Hello everyone, we are group 5. So today's our topic is the role of the logical thinking in the decision making.
This slide introduces the research background of our topic. Decision making is an important part of students' daily life study and future career planning. For university students, we often need to make choices such as choosing course, managing time, join our group work, or planning future jobs. However, many students may make quick decisions based on intuition, emotions, or personal experience. These decisions are sometimes useful, but they may also lead to base regret or poor results. Therefore, logical thinking becomes very important. Logical thinking means using reasoning, analysis, and objective judgment before making a decision. It helps students reduce emotional influences, compare different options clearly, and finally make better and more rational decisions.
To get our research, we have formulated three core research questions. First, we aim to understand the current level of logical thinking ability among university students in Malaysia. Second, we seek to assess our decision-making quality. And third, the central question of our study is there a significant correlation between these two variables? This question will be addressed through our quantitative survey. Corresponding to our research questions, we have three main objectives. The first is to investigate and describe the level of logical thinking ability. The second is to evaluate and describe the level of decision-making quality. Finally, our third objective is to analyze and explore the relationship between these two variables. These objectives will structure our data collection and analysis process.
Now I will explain our research method and questionnaire design. For this study, we used a quantitative survey. We made the questionnaire with Google Forms and shared it online with university students. In total, we collected 50 responses. Our questionnaire has four parts. Part A is about basic information such as gender, age, field of study, and academic year. Part B is about logical thinking. It includes questions about reasoning, bias, advance, and problem analysis. Part C is about decision-making quality. It includes questions about collecting information, comparing choices, checking risks, and controlling emotions. Part D is one open-ended question. It asks students how logical thinking affects their daily decisions. We used a five-point scale. Number 1 means strongly disagree, and number 5 means strongly agree. After collecting the answers, we organized the data for descriptive statistics and correlation analysis. This helps us understand the relationship between logical thinking and decision-making quality.
The season presents the statistical results of a survey. The total of 50 valid responses were collated. The sample was evenly distributed by gender, and the most respondents were aged 21 to 23, business and management field, and in year 2. The responsibility analysis showed a count-based alpha of 0.996, indicating intelligent reliability. The mean score was 3.83 for critical thinking, 3.89 for decision making, and 3.84 for decision quality, suggesting generally good local reasoning and decision making skill. Most respondents silence age or stronger age for the several item is indeed treating positive channel thinking and rational decision-making behavior overall. The finding shows that the university students demonstrate strong channel thinking and active decision-making abilities.
In this part, I will explain how logical thinking improves decision making. Based on 15 survey responses, 64% of students agree that they seldom regret decisions made after careful consideration. This means careful thinking can help students make more confident choices. The open-ended answer also shows that logical thinking helps students analyze problems clearly, judge situations objectively, reduce mistakes, and make rational daily choices. This relates to dual process theory. Faster thinking is often emotional and impulsive, while slow thinking is more careful and rational. Therefore, logical thinking helps students control emotions, thinking before acting, and make better decisions.
Okay, now let's look at our two-part solutions to boost students' logical thinking and the decision-making skills. For the individuals, we can practice the logical reasoning, read critical thinking materials, join the peer decisions, and control emotions to avoid the impulsive choice. For the universities, schools should launch logical and philosophy classes, hold the debate contests and the logical training workshops to deliver the systematic original thinking education. To combine the personal effort and school support, students can effectively reduce the basic judgment and make more reasonable decisions.
So for the conclusions, we surveyed 50 undergraduates to study the logic thinking and decision making. Results shows the students only have the modern logic skills. They struggle to the spot personal basic and control emotions, often make the impulsive decisions. So our study confirmed the better logical reasoning leader to higher quantity decisions. Most students lack the formal logical trainings and underestimates rational thinking values. So students and the university need to work together to improve the logical literacy. So in the long runs, logical thinking help us make the smarter academic and daily choice and benefit our future careers and lifelong personal growth. Okay, that's all of our group's presentations.